first day back at the gym. Okay, I lied earlier. This day was my second day back at the gym since my meniscus surgery, not my first. But today was the first day that I actually documented what I'm doing at the gym. Regardless, I hope you're enjoying these scenes from my morning. What you're about to watch is the rehab work I did my entire first week back at the gym since my meniscus surgery. Enjoy. I start with this because it's a solid warm-up, and according to the knees over toes guy, it's a great way to bulletproof your knees, which is exactly what I'm trying to do starting right now. The next sequence of exercises you're about to watch were done back to back, but I did 3 giant supersets. This is just a basic hamstring stretch. It feels really good. It's almost like a little mini yoga session in the midst of all of my rehab work. These glute bridges are meant to give me strength back into my hamstring and obviously my left glute. Okay, so the next 3 workouts were done as a superset, and I did 3 supersets in all. The reason why I combined them was because they're much more dynamic than the first 6 or 7 exercises I do as a part of my rehab process, and I figured it was just a good chance to get my heart rate going up a little bit. The hardest thing about these step-ups was finding a rhythm. For whatever reason, I couldn't figure out which arm to pump as I stepped up. I don't know why. Regardless, I did feel a little bit of knee cracking as I stepped up and stepped down, but that is a normal part of this whole process, despite the fact that feeling my knee crack is a little disconcerting after having had surgery. The set of bodyweight squats you're watching right now was actually the first time I went parallel while squatting since before I had my meniscus surgery. But take a look at how much bigger my right quad is compared to my left quad. I lost such a significant amount of muscle mass on my left leg after surgery. The last exercise of this circuit was kettlebell deadlifts, and what I did during this exercise was just really hone in and try and feel that stretch in my hamstring and that contraction in my hamstring as I went about this exercise. Okay, so these next 3 exercises are all a part of the knees over toes program. I talked a little bit about the program during my last YouTube video, but what the program is meant to do is pretty much bulletproof my knees and keep my knees as strong and as healthy as possible for as long as possible. These tibialis raises look extremely easy, but do not get it twisted. They are extremely hard, and you really feel a burning sensation in your shins as you're going about this exercise. These single leg calf raises really demonstrated to me how much more strong I am on my right side compared to my left. As I was doing the calf raises on my left side, my leg actually began to shake because I was working so hard, and then once I did the calf raises on my right side, I breezed through it so simply. The Patrick step is meant to increase my knee stability, but I also do feel a slight burn in my quads as I'm going about this exercise. I ended this workout session with a 25-ish minute bike ride. I didn't push my wattage past 100 just because I don't want to put too much stress on my knee yet, and I kept my heart rate in zone 2, so while I did get a little bit of a sweat, I wasn't really working too hard. It was just me doing my best to get my knee acclimated to the process of working over a slightly prolonged period of time. And yeah, that was my gym session. I'm doing my best to stay consistent with all this so I can ensure that I have a full and healthy recovery. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and keep a lookout for new videos every Sunday.